What do joint practices mean for an offensive lineman?
It's just another opportunity to be physical against somebody that's not on your team. Obviously, it's not live, but the mentality that we have is like what it'll be on Sunday. So it's a good opportunity for us to see where we're at.
Is it? I mean, I guess that would be true to a degree for any other opponent coming, but these are the Lions who were a play or a score away from the Super Bowl. After 2 days from now, will you know better how you guys measure up against the best of the best?
For sure. Like I said, it's not a real game, so it's not that easy to measure, but we can see like our physicality, our technique, things of that nature, and I'm excited for it.
How much is that the mindset that you have? Like, you're looking to see, hey, this is where we kind of stand against this team, and we know there's a playoff team. Do you guys in the locker room, is that kind of how you talk about these afterwards?
I remember last year just being out there and competing, and you definitely measure yourself to a team that's talented like they are. So we're just focused on doing what we can, executing, and like I said, the mentality of being physical, because I think that translates to Sundays.
What did you come away thinking last year?
I think we didn't start fast enough, and I think that's an emphasis for this year.
How do you feel the line has played the last few days of camp?
Say it again.
How do you feel you guys, the line, have played the last few days of camp as pieces have been moving around?
I would say okay. There is a little bit of movement going on. Greg's learning the system at center, but I think we do a good job of competing. We're just working on the small details, just with the mic points and making sure we know who's high in different protections, and then always working our technique.
Would you like having John on your side now?
Yeah, John's done a great job. Obviously, he just moved over, but we're starting to gel, work some double teams together, get our calls together as far as like pass game and stuff like that. So I think he's done a good job.
What have you thought of the play of Brian Burns so far? Perception of that?
Obviously a talented player. I think he's pushing all the tackles that he goes against, and then I think he's going to make the defense better.
What's the sense you get, Andrew, in your conversations with Evan Neal? Is he growing frustrated that he can't get out there?
I don't think he's frustrated. I think any player will want to be out there, during this time, because this is when you can really work your craft. But I think he's following suit, whatever the trainers, tell him, and hoping, he can come back whenever they say he's ready.
What have your conversations with him been like, you and Evan?
Just trying to, motivate him, just to make sure that he doesn't get discouraged, because I've been in that position, not being able to practice. It wasn't, during camp, but in OTAs I've been there coming off of surgery. So it's not an easy thing, but I think he has the right mindset.
When you look at the offensive line, I mean, obviously everybody talks about last year. Through 2 weeks, can you sit there and say to yourself, we're better?
It's hard to judge. Once we step on the field on Sunday, when the bullets are really flying, that's when you really know. And it's also hard to compare to different years. Last year it was so much going on, whether it's injuries or rotation, so many different things. But I think we have a good group of guys, some veteran presence in the room, and I think that'll help us gel together.
Andrew, the Lions are known as a team that is physical, tough. Like, people don't enjoy playing there.
Yeah.
How do you guys become a team that people fear, essentially?
I think it's just, like I said, it starts with your mindset. If you embrace that type of physicality, that kind of toughness, and you practice like that every day, it translates to the field. So that's the mindset we're trying to build.